everyone and welcome to Berlin. I'm here for one of the biggest events in the world. With Lexar's support, I get to not only attend, but I'm actually speaking at the IFA event, which is the world's biggest tech event, and I cannot wait to explore the photographers and creators area. What a huge honour to be asked to come along and share my perspective through my photography. Then I also get to explore the city through my lens. What an incredible opportunity that I've been given. I've actually never been to Berlin before, let alone Germany before. So my plan is to spend a few days around Berlin, seeing it all with fresh eyes. I'll be meeting a local photographer for a collaboration too, so it's going to be super exciting. Now this episode is the full story, the journey, the event, the adventures, and I'm super excited to bring you along with me. So here we are, this is my home for the next few days. Let's go and explore. Wandering around being a bit of a tourist at the moment, to be honest with you. Taking lots of pictures, eating lots of food, had an amazing samosa and then a donut, and I really need to walk it off now. I'm feeling a bit of that sugar rush. So yeah, I'm headed out to see what I can see and take some photos. The sun is shining here in Berlin, it's super hot, and for the next few days it's meant to be nothing but beautiful weather. So I'm really looking forward to some nice light and hopefully some good golden hours to go exploring in. So yeah, super excited for it. Morning team, just left the apartment, it's pretty early. Today I'm off to IFA, so super exciting. Want to get there, get prepared. My talk's not till the afternoon, but I just want to be there for the day. I'm very excited but also a little nervous. Oh, here we go, here's a bit of noise, distraction. Classic tram. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm feeling super nervous because it's a big day. Like I say, it's exciting, but there's also those anxious feelings around it, and it's not just the fact that it's such a massive event, but it's also navigating my way there. So a place I've never been before. I'm not really sure about the public transport, but I hope it's not too difficult, fingers crossed. And here's to an epic day. Ah, the light's so good. I've got my camera in my bag, but I just don't want to get distracted. I want to find out where I'm going. Time for the camera later. Here we are guys, I made it, got the train here successfully, and as you can see behind me the IFA sign is just glowing in the sun. So super excited for today. I'm super early, so I'm going to head into the trade visitors lounge now, and at some point go and find Lexar. This venue is absolutely incredible, and I just can't believe it. I think I'm completely overwhelmed by the size of it, to be honest with you. I've already got lost and ended up back at the entrance. But in the meantime, in the trade visitors lounge, I've been treated to coffee, breakfast. There's so much food and drink in there for free, which is absolutely amazing. So nice to be looked after. But yeah, so I'm going to head down to the other end of the venue now, see if I can actually find Lexar and not get lost this time. So come on, let's go. Oh, after about an hour's walk, found where I need to be. So that's that guys, talk done, IFA 2025 done. Such a relief. It went really well, and it's great connecting with the team at Lexar that I've been dealing with for years now. So it's so nice to meet them in person. But yeah, I'm absolutely wiped, my voice is going, so I'm gonna head back to my area, which is Alexanderplatz, head back to the Airbnb and then take myself out for dinner as a treat, I think. Morning guys. So I've just got up, it's quite early, but this morning I'm being a complete tourist and there's a couple of spots I really want to visit. So the plan is to get a bulk car, which is kind of like an Uber. So it's just loud out here, Berlin's just chaotic with trams, vehicles passing. So the plan is to get a bulk car, which is kind of like an Uber, I believe. It's a 45-minute walk, which I don't mind, but I think it's worth getting this because the car's meant to be like €5. And then I can have a wander around a couple of locations I really want to go to and just have a slow wander back as well. And I think this time in the morning those spots will be quieter because they are little tourist places, and yes, I'm a tourist, but I prefer quieter times. And the lights were really nice this morning too, so yeah, just got to wait for the car and yeah, then off we go. So here I am, Brandenburg Gate. This is my first stop this morning. Beautiful light, but it's actually quite harsh, so not very many tourists around. So I'm just going to go for a little wander and see what it looks like, see what we can capture. So yeah, the light's really cool this side, and I'm just waiting for people to come through into these little light patches. The light and shadow is super cool. So yeah, I'm just going to hang around here for a minute, get some shots of people coming and going. Yeah, look at that. I'm just obsessed with that light. So nice. I've got some amazing shots and it took about 5 minutes, so yeah, really easy location to look for some decent angles and light and have a play around with that. So I just realised I haven't actually told you guys what I'm shooting with during this trip. So of course the Fujifilm X-T5 as always, but I'm using the TT Artisan 23mm. I've also got the 56 with me, but to be honest, I haven't swapped from the 23 so far. It's been a really nice field of view to get subjects in context, and I think that's the point when I'm traveling places like this, is I want the context of where I am. So yeah, I might get close and get some more kind of abstract shots from time to time, but in the main, when you're photographing something like this, I want the viewer to see some context of where the subject is. So yeah, really enjoying the 23mm at the moment. Yeah, I could just carry on shooting like this for hours. Absolutely love it. At the Holocaust Memorial for all the murdered Jews during the war. This was a real close walk. I thought it was going to take longer, to be honest with you. It was literally just around the corner, like a minute away. Yeah, it feels really eerie because nobody else is here really, and yeah, I'm just going to have a wander around, just pay my respects and then see if I can get some photos. But yeah, feels a bit surreal being in here, to be honest. Got a very strange feeling, just quite claustrophobic, I guess. Yeah, I feel really quite moved. It's giving me goosebumps, in fact. So yeah, an amazing place, super eerie feel to it, and it's kind of hard to photograph at first because I'm trying to see how I can do the place justice. Like, you're never going to get the exact feeling of how it feels in a photograph, but I've tried, and for me it's walking through, the odd other person turned up and I'd see them walking away from me, like down through the alley of boulders, and yeah, I've ended up taking a few photographs where it's just a lone figure disappearing off, and I feel like those are the ones that really signify how it feels to me, really made me feel something. So yeah, I'll share those with you now. It's a really cool spot on the river where the light is hitting this wall just right, and when someone walks along at just the right time, gives us the perfect composition. But yeah, now I think it's about time to go and get something to eat. Good morning, team. It's another beautiful day here in Berlin. So yesterday I left you, I was doing some editing, doing a little bit of work, and then I went out for dinner and I couldn't help myself but take my camera for sunset just in case, and yeah, it was pretty beautiful. Some cloud came in, lit up a little bit, so I'll share that clip with you now and some of those photos. Some very exciting plans today. So I'm meeting up with a local photographer called Nancho, and we're going to do a collaboration today, but I'm going to share more on that in a little bit, and that will actually form part of a second video, so you'll have to tune in next week for that full story. But that's today's plan, so I'm super excited for that, super excited to meet a local photographer, someone I've been chatting to on Instagram for a little bit, and yeah, should be a good day. Oh, this weather in Berlin is just beautiful, so sunny. But yeah, I'm just going off to meet Nancho now, so we're going to go and have our photo walk, and record a video for next week's YouTube. So you're gonna have to tune in next week for this one. Good morning, guys. So yesterday was super fun getting to meet Nancho and go on a photo walk together and explore like two different perspectives. And that's through, you know, her familiar lens of Berlin and my fresh perspective. And also the lens choices we were using too gave quite different results. So it was really, really interesting. So yeah, make sure you tune in next week for that. I feel like that deserves a whole episode of its own. But today is my final day in Berlin, so still so much to see, so I'm not really sure kind of what to narrow that down to for today. So first things first, let's go grab a coffee and then I can sit down, have a look on my phone and come up with some kind of plan of what I want to do for the last day. So come on, let's go. That coffee sorted me out and I've come up with a plan. So the first place I'm heading is somewhere that my mum actually recommended. So my mum used to live in Germany before she had me, and yeah, she visited Berlin and there's a place she's recommended, so I'm going to take you there now. Let's go. So really random, on my way to the train I've noticed this patch of light and there's a bike in it, people walking through it, and I'm getting like their footsteps just going through. So massive distraction, which is what happens to me when I'm out exploring with my camera. I get massively distracted by things. So luckily I'm traveling on my own terms and there's nobody else waiting around for me today. But yeah, I'll show you. So yeah, this shaft of light, it's been pretty cool getting people walking through. Go and get the train. Some super cool architecture around here. Memorial Church. Super interesting building. Yeah, that's a super cool building. Like, you wouldn't know from the outside what it looks like on the inside. I knew because my mum, like I said, recommended this place, so I knew what to expect. But yeah, really weird building, but really cool. And then we've got like the old church behind me, which I'm gonna see if I can go in now. Absolutely stunning in there, but incredibly hard to take any photos or video just because of the amount of people. But yeah, absolutely beautiful, well worth a visit. So yeah, time to head on now, and I think I want to see a bit of the Berlin Wall. Looking on Google, there's two options. One of them's like a memorial place, and one of them's like become an art mural. They're both like 30 odd minutes from where I'm actually staying, so I might get the train back to that area and then walk from there and just have a nice walk along the river. I think I'm going to go to the one that's become the mural and then see timescales, what I've got left, and what else I want to do around Berlin. But yeah, I can't believe it's my last day. It's gone so fast. So it's time to say the trip's now come to a close, and I'm going to be going for dinner in a minute and try and get an early night ready for my flight tomorrow. So unless sunset kicks off tonight, then this will probably be it. And after a few days of complete sunshine, it's clouded over, so I don't think sunset's going to be happening, so probably a good thing, get me to bed early. So yeah, I think with my first time in the country, I just wanted to sum up a few things. How I found Germans such loveliest people, super helpful when I've needed help or guidance, like the train stations and stuff like that. Always happy to be friendly and help me, and chat in coffee shops and restaurants too. Really lovely people. One thing I did observe that made me a bit uncomfortable was the amount of homeless, the rough sleepers, people going through bins. There's obviously a big issue here, and I didn't get any of that on camera because obviously I didn't want to be disrespectful of anyone, but it's just an observation that I noticed that it was pretty bad. But I think just experiencing Berlin for that very first time, it's been a fun adventure in general, and specific highlights are definitely the Holocaust Memorial. Honestly, it gave me absolute chills. Really, really moving. And the Brandenburg Gate, that was good, cool getting there early, getting some nice morning light before the tourists got there too. That was really lovely. Meeting Nancho, like what a fun way to explore the city and make a new friend as well. We'd been chatting on Instagram for a little while, but to meet someone in person and actually hang out with them is really lovely. Another highlight is definitely the TV tower. So being the tallest building you can see from any district, it was my beacon guiding me home no matter where I went. Another highlight is definitely the food, the abundance of great food, specifically vegan food as well. I'll definitely miss this. And of course the whole reason I came here, to speak at IFA and being supported by Lexar. It truly blows my mind when I get to do things like this through my photography. So massive thanks for Lexar getting me out here. But I'll definitely not miss the chaos of Berlin.
Cities are great to explore, but they also give me massive overwhelm, to be honest. I love getting back to the van and back to being in nature. So in one sense I'm sad to leave, but I'm also happy to get back onto the next adventure too. So make sure you tune in next week for the photography walk with Nancho. That should be a fun one. So yeah, I've had an absolute blast here. Thank you, Berlin, it's been a vibe. It's time to leave, fly back home to the UK as this adventure comes to a close. So thank you everyone for watching this and coming along with me, and yeah, see you next week. Thanks guys, bye.